As moms, I feel like we are always in a constant wheel of planning, trying to do things for everyone and not ourselves. So sometimes I feel like we tend to get lost along the way and we don't know ourselves anymore. As for me, I feel like I realized that somewhere mid 2025, when I struggled a little bit with my kind of mental health and also just my health overall. And then I realized that all these years, by being a mom, being a wife, a sister, a friend to other people, I kind of, I don't know if I would say prioritized other people before myself. It's more of an awareness of saying you kind of forget yourself in the middle of it all. So at the beginning of the year, I made a conscious decision to say, I need to find who I am again, uh, to find things that I love, to find things that I enjoy, apart from being a mom, a sister, a wife, a daughter, and all that. So in today's video, I'll be sharing with you guys how I'm planning for my month to make sure that I show up for myself before I show up for anyone else. I think you might have seen in some of the videos when I'm doing my day in a life, I usually start with exercise now because that's one thing that I was not super consistent on, but this year I made a conscious decision to say this is what needs to be done and we are making it happen. So I'm actually putting in systems to say if I want to exercise, which days am I exercising and what time am I gonna go. I'm not really a 5 a.m. every day kind of person, but there are days where I do wake up early. If I'm running, I go and run earlier because I will have to come back and prepare for the kids and all that. There are days where I wake up at 6 if I'm working from home and I don't have to worry about waking up super early. So I wouldn't say I'm a 5 a.m. mom because it doesn't happen every day. But in this video, I want us to plan for the month, just to be intentional on our goals and also put in systems to also achieve those goals in the process, in a pursuit of trying to find me again and also trying to find the things that I enjoy actually before I hit 40, so that I don't get that kind of a wake-up call when I'm 40 and realizing that I've missed out a lot throughout my mom life, married life, being a sibling, being a daughter, and all that. So I think like we kind of get lost in a crowd and we forget ourselves. But for me now, it's more of what can I do to find myself again. So I thought I will start with health and wellness. So that means I need to start taking care of myself better in terms of eating healthy and prioritizing movement. So I have 3 categories that I'm really focusing on, even though I've kind of also mentioned some in the other videos, but I'm being intentional about them as I go into each and every month, and also putting myself out there and also being accountable when it comes to the things that I've set for myself. So I have 3 things that I'm focusing on this year: my health and wellness, my finances, business, and also family. I'll start with health and wellness. I've put it down on my big journal where I write my things, my thoughts, and everything. So when it comes to health and wellness, which is mainly movement, to say how many times in a week do I want to exercise. So for the month of March, I want to exercise 5 times a week, where I'm doing cardio and also strength training. So because I'm also training for my half marathons, I have 3 days where I'm running and I have 2 days where I'm doing weight training. Nothing extreme, just basics at the moment, just to get myself up there. Though I've been doing weight training since last year, but there's nothing extreme about it. It's more about movement and being conscious. So that's the first one. Move 5 times a week, do 3 runs, and also do weight training for 2 days. And for this month, I've put a day on a Saturday where on all the Saturdays for the month of March, I'm saying I need to go out and walk. For me, for that day, it's more of You leave your phone, you just go on a walk and listen to your thoughts and hear what you're feeling. Be emotional for and adjust or kind of digest what has happened during the week. It's more of a reflection day to say, okay, where did I fail if I didn't meet my target for my exercises? What happened during the week that triggered my emotions? What can I do to work better on it? So that's why now on a Saturday I've put a day where I'm saying I'll be doing a walk in the morning just to unwind and also reflect. So it's not kind of an exercise where I'm saying I have to go and walk 5Ks. No, I can go out and walk for 30 minutes or 45 minutes, but just to release myself and say, okay, what happened during the week? What can we do better next week? So it's more like my reflection day. And then for this month also, for the health and wellness side, I'm saying I should go on a solo date. This is one thing I have not done by myself. I've always gone out with people, but I want to go out by myself, explore. At a cafe, I don't have to be spending lots of money to do that. I can go to a cafe, sit and have coffee, or maybe and have it with cake. So I'm planning to have a solo date at the end of the month. Hopefully I'll do a video about that and you can see what has happened on the day. But that's another thing, I'll have to film in public. So I need to get out of my comfort zone. So that's what I've planned. Have a solo date, and because we have a no TV day at the house at the moment, I'm planning to have at least 2 days of no social media. So when it comes to my content, I just need to make sure that if I want to do it on a weekend, I batch record and I know that it's scheduled to go out. But I'm thinking during the week instead of weekend, maybe have 1 or 2 days in the month of March where I'm saying I don't touch my phone, I don't text anyone, and I just switch off, just to also get back to my thoughts, because I feel like we're always busy trying to take care of this and that, cleaning, cooking, planning for meals and all that work. On top of that, you're working 9 to 5. So I feel like our thoughts as mothers get buried inside and we can't express ourselves. So that's why I want to have those no phone day, a day or 2 in a month. That's what I want to start with. I know we have no TV days, and one thing I've noticed with the kids is that my youngest actually, because I realized that they were overstimulated with TV and all the stuff. So when it's not TV day, at first she used to say, on the month of Jan, she used to say, "Mommy, it's too quiet. I don't like it. It's too quiet." But then I kept on telling her that it's okay if it's quiet. Just listen to yourself. What do you want to do? What is your mind coming up with? What ideas are you coming up with? So now it's starting to kind of clog in into your mind that, okay, it's fine to be bored. It's fine not to have anything to do, but I can just be myself and be in my own thoughts and not run away by getting distracted. So I've realized that it does make an impact in our own kind of mental health in a weird way. So for myself now, I'm saying I want to have 2 days in a month where I don't touch my phone, I don't text anyone, and just switch off. So I want to also do that on top of a no TV day in the house. And I'm also planning kind of a maintenance day. I don't do nails and eyebrows and all the stuff. So I think probably I will see if I can look for deals and go for a 30 minutes massage or 1 hour massage, just to also unwind and take care of myself better. So those are the things that I've planned for the health and wellness category, which is exercising 5 times a week, morning walk to unwind, a solo date, and a day or 2 of no phone, and a maintenance day. And then when it comes to the category of finances, what I'm saying is I need to keep on investing 500 a month for the month of March. It's part of my yearly goal. So each month this needs to happen, and I need to have a sit down with myself at the end of the month and also do a monthly review of my budget to see where my spending is going. Do I need to adjust? Do I need to cut on certain stuff? Because eventually the goal is to have options. I wouldn't say retire early, but I'm saying I need to put in the systems of saving and also investing to give myself options, because I've seen recently on social media there are people who are saying I've quit my jobs at 50 because I couldn't do it anymore. I've done this and I couldn't. So I'm actually realizing as I get a year older each year that I think you just get hit by all these emotions of saying I don't want to work anymore, I want a break and all that. So I'm saying I'm putting in a system of investing and saving so that I give myself options when I'm in my late 40s or probably around 50. So that's the goal. Invest 500, review my budget, and also allocate cash for my solo date and also my maintenance day for the month of March. And when it comes to business, as you all know, I think I've mentioned it quite a few times, is that I have a home bakery business. I bake cakes. So I have targets that I've set for myself. I know it doesn't happen each and every week, but I need to be more conscious and be proactive when it comes to advertising so that I meet my targets when it comes to my side hustle. So at the moment I aim to bake at least 2 or 3 cakes, which means that I stand to make around 150 or 200 pounds each week, which roughly gives me around 600 or 700 of revenue each and every month when it comes to my side hustle. There are months where, like last year, I was making more, but it has been a little bit quiet. But I've also realized that I haven't been super proactive when it comes to my advertising. So the goal is to bake at least 2 or 3 cakes. First week of March, like on this week, it's been okay. I've baked already 2 cakes, so I've made a bit of revenue, but at least 2 or 3 because I also work full time, so that I don't kind of overwhelm myself. That's the goal. And I need to advertise at least 3 times a week on my Facebook page and also my WhatsApp, because that's where I have most of my clients. So I kind of need to be putting it out there so that my clients still see that, okay, the business is still on and I'm still baking. So that's the idea. And when it comes to YouTube, I'm putting it on the category of business, because obviously whenever it happens, if I do get monetized, it will be on this category. But at the moment, because I've challenged myself, if you have noticed, I'm trying to post at least 3 times a week, mainly because I want to see what will interest me more. I know I enjoy doing grocery haul kind of type of videos, and people actually love watching those. I mean, those are kind of the most performing videos in my channel, but I'm trying to explore as I also try to grow myself and discover myself. So I'm trying to post at least 3 times a week if I can, but that's the goal so far, so that maybe my channel will also get noticed more and I will have more subscribers, and I can actually grow on that category. So the idea is to post at least 2 or 3 videos. So but going forward, I'm thinking probably have 2 long form and have 1 shorts that's about 2 to 3 minutes or 4 minutes, and then post that as a short, but you have 2 long form videos. So I'm hoping that it will kind of pick up a bit and then get my channel noticed and also have subscribers. The goal is to have 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. If it happens sooner, I'll be super happy, but that's what I'm doing so that I see a bit of growth on my channel, and also put out different contents around my life, of which at the moment I'm doing day in the lives and also my investing videos, which I feel like it's not something that I can be posting every week anyway, but I can post something around my usual routine. But I still need to discover myself also on this part to see what resonates with me more, what clicks more. I still haven't found that thing, but I'm saying I'm gonna post according to what's happening in my life right now. I know I can't really overshare because, yeah, obviously I'm married and all this stuff, but I'm trying to see how best I can approach this. But the goal is to post at least 2 or 3 times a week. That's on the business section. And then on the family side of things is I think I've also discussed it on the other video on the systems I'm building to make sure my 2026 and actually even into my 40s is that when it comes to family, because I've realized that, yeah, it does get busy and we tend to get overwhelmed as parents. We are working, kids are at school, you come back, you're thinking of dinner, your mind is overstimulated by work, and all you want to do is to cook, feed everyone, and just crawl into your bed. But then I've realized that relationships tend to get neglected because of the how paced our life is at the moment, and the kids are probably just entertaining themselves by watching TV. So I don't want that every day. So that's why we have introduced like no TV day, where we are saying the house is quiet, there's no gadget playing, so we tend to talk more, which has been helping. Another thing is we have introduced movie nights in the house. I know we can't do it every Friday, but at least 2 times in a month, where we're just watching movies. We buy our snacks, our popcorns, and we sit on the sofa and just watch a movie and just laugh, because life is too short. The kids are growing. By the time you know it, the kids are older, they're teenagers, they don't want to do anything with you anymore because they've found their own hobbies. But before that, at least we need to have those memories with each other. And one thing that I feel like probably might have to do for this month, apart from having our no TV day and also movie nights, is maybe have a day where we go out and eat out. It's not something that we do because I tend to cook all my meals in one go, and I'm not really in one go. I cook my meals every day, Monday to Sunday. So we don't actually order out. I know most people will be saying the grocery also a bit expensive and all that, but one thing I've realized is that it actually works out to be cheaper because we hardly order out. We eat in the house almost 300 or 350 days in a year because we hardly eat out. That's one thing that we just don't have the culture of ordering food out. We tend to just cook almost our meals at home. If it's pizza, we are making pizza in the house. If it's burgers, we're making burgers in the house. But I feel like we do need that, to have a day where we are saying we're eating out, even if it's just going out to have that pizza or just going to a restaurant. But I feel like for this month we should make time out, or maybe towards Easter holidays, if it can be done in the month of March, we have a day where we go and eat and also socialize with no gadget, with no phone, and just be ourselves. And it's a chance to also to get to know each other as a family. So that's my plan for the month of March, and that's what I want to do. As I have said, I have systems around this, so I plan to stick on it. I didn't put in so many stuff because on top of this, which is my things, apart from the family things, is that there are a whole lot of things that are happening on the side, which is family things, work things, house chores, and all that. So I kind of kept it at a minimal, but in most cases, when it comes to health and wellness, like exercising, I tend to do it in the morning when I don't have any distractions. It's just me, myself, and I'm saying this is my time. So yeah, that's what I've planned. So let me know on the comments below if you have this kind of plans in your life of saying I'm allocating things for myself to make sure that I take care of myself better. Then I think we are able to pour out more to others when we know that we are sorted with ourselves. So that's all for today's video. I will see you all on the next one. Bye.